show you that what a criminal organization. They've got Bruno Wu, who's one of the intelligence assets, and a bagman for delivering money here in the United States. Bruno Wu, one of the worst people in the world. He's the head of the committee that's working with the state of New York and the tri-state area. They've got some committee of the Chinese Benevolent Society or one of these fake false front groups like the Soviets used to have. He's the guy that's the Dr. Bruno Wu is the guy that's working with the basically the politicians in New York to kind of get Jack Ma, who's a member of the CCP side, the owner of things, the CCP. There's all Chinese Communist Party. And what they've done, this is why I said in the New York Post the other day, the story, it's premeditated murder. They knew back in December that this had human-to-human transmission, and they withheld it from the world, just like the Soviets withheld Chernobyl, because they didn't want to get blamed for it. They thought they could tamp it down. They sacrificed Wuhan. But when it got so big, they finally had to admit it. In that time, when they knew they had human-to-human transmission and basically a pandemic, they vacuumed up all the PPE, all the personal protective equipment in Europe, in Brazil, and the United States. So when you have the heroes of this, the folks that cross the beach at Normandy, the doctor and nurses teams in the ICUs that need the PPE, are the reason you can't do more testing, as my brother Jack Maxey tells us, because you don't have enough protective equipment of the front line of the healthcare workers. All of their deaths are on the hands of the CCP. And here's the great thing about the Henry Jackson and guys like Curtis Ellis. The momentum and the intellectual infrastructure to hold them accountable is starting to be built, okay? Every person that dies, and particularly every doctor and nurse that dies, is going to have a lawyer, okay? Just like in 9/11, they're going to have a lawyer. And that lawyer is going to use English common law. Okay, what the United States is based upon. They're going to use English common law to go after these criminals. Just like Rudy put the 5 families away, we're going to put the mafia family away in China.